Hi guys, so I wasn't exactly planning on filming a tea video today because I'm still sick and I'm not really feeling all that great. But I figured, why not, just go ahead and film a quick review. I haven't made a tea review in like 3 days, I think. So, here we go. This is the Celestial... This is the Celestial Seasonings Tension Tamer tea. And I adore this tea. I swear by it. It is so good. This tea is like my favorite stress relief tea out there. It is just, it works wonders. It's fantastic. So this tea is a blend of many different herbs and flowers, and that's awesome. I love that. And the main ingredient in this, I can't pronounce it. It starts with an E. It is a Chinese herb, I think, or maybe it's a Chinese flower. But it is the main ingredient, and it does give this tea its de-stressing properties. This tea also has lemongrass, I think tula flowers. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. It has catnip, which I thought was funny because catnip for cats, it's like makes them go crazy, but I assume it has like the opposite effect on humans. It also has chamomile and lemongrass, which you can definitely taste the chamomile in this tea. Like, for sure, you can definitely taste the chamomile in this tea. And this is one of those teas that I will drink at night if I'm stressed and I can't sleep. It's not a sleeping time tea, but it does help me sleep better, I feel, than the sleepy time teas do. And sometimes if I really can't sleep and I feel like it's going to be a kind of a sleepless, restless night, I will brew this and sleepy time, like in the same mug, and it is amazing. I have several sleepy time teas, which I need to do reviews on all of them at some point in time. The sleepy time teas I have blended with this before are the sleepy time extra, the sleepy time vanilla, the sleepy time honey, and then there's the regular sleepy time, just classic sleepy time. I do have two. Well, I think actually the sleepy time extra is considered as a wellness one, but I have blended that with this one. The only ones I haven't blended are my other two wellness ones, which are the sleepy time throat tamer and the sleepy time sinus soother, which I might have a review of that tomorrow because I'm sick right now. And that is the perfect time to review that tea. So I might have a review of that tomorrow, depending on how I feel. But yes, this tea is just magic in a cup. I love it so much. I did put my regular 3 sugar cubes in this, which is unusual for me for an herbal tea, because normally with an herbal tea I do like 2 sugar cubes or just 1. But with this tea, I find because of all the herbs and the flavors in it, it will be bitter if you don't put enough sugar in it. And I find for me that the sugar doesn't counteract the effects that it has, like the calming effect that it has at all. So I just put my usual 3 sugar cubes in it, and it works fine. I did try to put 1 sugar cube in it once, and it was way too bitter, so I had to add 2 more. And I've also tried 2 sugar cubes, which still, for me, it was still too bitter, but it just depends on how you like your tea, because I know some people with herbal teas, they just leave them as is. I mean, that is kind of the point of an herbal tea, but I do like sugar with my tea. I do like sugar with most of my teas. It's very rare that I will not put sugar in an herbal tea. And then sometimes I also do put honey, but I have tried this with honey as well, and I find that it is still a bit too bitter for me, so I always just stick with sugar. So, this is the Celestial Seasonings Tension Tamer. I highly recommend this tea. It is just, oh my god, it's wonderful. I love it so much. And I forgot to do the color. It's like kind of like a goldeny yellowish color. This tea is just amazing. I highly recommend it. And it tastes amazing too. Like, when I first got it, I was not sure about the taste at all. I was worried I wouldn't like it. But I fell in love with it. I think I literally have like 5 boxes of it because I don't want to run out of this tea at all. It's so good. And yes, you can still find this tea in stores, but not every single one of my stores sells it. I'm trying to think of where I got the majority of my boxes of this tea from. I believe I got the majority of these from Kroger. I also know they have them at JC. I've seen them at Target. I've seen it once or twice at Walmart, but not as often as like I have seen it at Kroger. Kroger and Target is probably where I get the majority of my teas, my box teas that I buy in stores, just because they do have a really big selection of teas. Sometimes my local JC has a really good selection of tea as well, but yeah, this can be found in the store, or it can be found on Amazon, or on the Celestial Seasonings site. So yeah, I highly recommend that you try this tea. It is fantastic, and that is all I have for today's tea review. I might be doing a tea review of the Celestial Seasonings Sleepy Time Sinus Soother like later on tomorrow evening, because I don't tend to drink Sleepy Time teas during the day. So yeah, that is all I have for today's review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below and I will answer them. Bye guys.